This thing is so freaking sick. Someone's got to keep me off the marketplace. I got this thing for a steal. Look at that thing.
It is pretty beefy.
The green one.
That one.
If y'all want your Bronco or 04 look this good, be sure to hit up Just Bronco Graveyard, my best sponsor on this build. But right now, we're going to talk about my newly purchased 1971 F100 bump side. I got this thing for a steal. Bailey, my girlfriend, she sent me this. It was like an hour and a half away. It was $1,800 her best offer. It's got a 360 in it. It's an automatic, obviously long bed. Thing is really clean. Like the fender right there, a little bit of the floor, and like inside the bed is the worst rust. Like the rest of the body is like stupid clean. The only kicker why it was so cheap is that there's a problem with the title. I used my resources and did some investigating, and we tracked down the previous owner, and he said 100%, I'd love to help you out, I'll get you a new title printed. So I went to go buy this and kicked the guys in the nuts, lowballed it. We went back and forth. I got this thing for $13.50, and guess what came in the mail yesterday? A freaking title. So we've got a 1971 bump side for $1,300, $13.50. And a title. All the body lines, everything lined up. Interior is there. Got a little bit of floor rot in here. But it's a stinking like 60-year-old truck. This thing's ancient. I said that because cameraman was born in '74. Number one thing we have to fix right off the rip is this though.
The best thing that I love about this, that you've never been able to experience, but I experienced growing up and as a teenager.
Gun rack?
The gun rack's in the back window.
Yeah, that's so gangster. The guy that sold me this, super cool guy. They subscribe to the channel and everything. I told them to...
Yeah, so now he's going to subscribe to the channel and know that you got a hold of the owner beforehand. And
he could have done the same thing. This side is completely clean too. Like, there's just bifold on the bottom, but there's literally like no holes. Most of the trim is inside. You can see, yeah, a little bit in here. The bad thing is, it's only trim from the cab forward, so the bed trim is missing. Might have to source that because I really want the trim on there. This is a 360 FE motor. Other than that, I know absolutely nothing about. It's all there. I mean, I heard it run for a second off of starting fluid and whatnot. I mean, for $1,300, like, are you kidding me? Yeah, I literally got the title. So I gave the dude $150 for the title. So between this being $1,350 and the title, I'm technically $1,500 into it. So can't beat it, baby. So first things first, I'm gonna try to fix that steering, which
should have left that open.
Why'd I shut the hood? Because we got to mess with the rack joint.
You did a rendering for this thing too, didn't you?
No, I definitely didn't message Chat GPT and make it into a gasser, big block, and giant headers and giant drag pack on the back.
You can see, people, it needs the rubber in between there. If you zoom down in there, it is ripping. What in darnation? You all right up in here?
Ah! Is that a human? I've been in here for 47 hours and nobody's come to help me.
What are you doing?
I wish I said taking a nap. But this ain't very comfortable. Getting the rag joint out of here.
Oh, you want to try to steer this thing now?
Yeah, and now it's on the ground, so now I gotta try to get out of here. That was a pain in the butt. I don't see what the problem is, though.
It looks fine to me.
I mean, it looks
exactly like that one.
right. It's fine. That's hilarious. So don't worry, guys. I'll be here to 3 to 5 business days tighten this stupid thing up. All right, we got a rag joint in there that took way too long, and we got some steering, baby. Check it. Oh, yes, sir. Now we got some steering. Next order of business is to get this bad girl up and running. We're gonna throw a battery in it and then see what kind of fuel issue we got. Obviously, it starts off our starting fluid, so we're gonna see if we can get running off a starting fluid and then see why we're not getting fuel. So, guess we'll see you in a day or two when we pick back up. So, work on this thing. We are back working on the old bump side. As you see, we got the steering fixed. Now, we're gonna see if we can get old girl to start. Come and look at our ignition situation. The reason I have a screwdriver is because we're gonna jump it off with a starting solenoid.
You have multiple options in here.
We got this one here, and then this dangler, and this guy can just turn by hand, so that's kind of cool. So we're just gonna leave that turned and see if we can jump it. All right, you ready?
No.
I don't know.
Hold on a minute. Let me give us some juice down here.
This can reach.
Might need more juice to...
Yeah, might need the jumper. All right, take 2. More juice. Clear?
Yeah.
Come on, baby.
Hold on a minute. Let me give her some juice.
I like that. Come on now. Here we go. Oh. Ever all she's got. I let off and it started up. Alright, well,
like I said, I think we need to get the ignition going.
Yeah, this is getting old. These things are piping hot. Alright, we're back working on the little bump side. We got ourselves new ignition with a key that actually works, so that's cool. We got the lock cylinder and the actual plug itself. But I'm too excited about something else. We're not gonna do this quite yet, so this can wait. What we're gonna do is in the back of my loader over here. Check this out. My truck's a piece of crap. It's not working, so we got our loader. Look what we got in the back of that bad unit. We got some new wheels and tires. You wouldn't believe it, but these wheels and tires, I'm only 360 bucks into. The tires I got for 120, and the wheels I got for 180. And then I paid 60 bucks to have them dismounted and then have these ones mounted on these tires. So I think these are gonna look freaking sweet. Yeah. Oh, how about them apples? Yes, sir. I dig that. Looks like a drag truck now. Oh, boy. So we're going to pull this out. Just like that. Nice and easy. All right. We gotta figure out which way this guy is. All right, that's in. Now, can we fish this guy through the top here? Come on now, buddy. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, would you look at that? We got ourselves a new ignition and we got some keys. So we got to pop a little battery out of the OBS here again and see if we can get this thing to crank up with the key finally. Battery in. Let's see what we can do here. Well, that ain't no good. All right, guys, we're back at my parents working on the bump side, and we actually found a couple things out relating to our ignition problem. So, guys, anything electrical, we kind of go to my brother on because he used to be an electrician. He was running a test light in between the ignition coil and whatever that little electrical white block is. But going back and forth, we kind of pointed to the ignition coil being bad. We got some new connections on these wires, and we're going to replace that with this El Cheapo. I got literally the cheapest coil I could find. We got ourselves a fresh coil, fresh wire, fresh connection on that bad unit right there. All right, we got ourselves a battery. We're going to see what happens when we hit this key. Absolutely nothing. Oh.
I love the dual. That's a whole new system.
That is brand spanking new. I don't think this is gonna be what's wrong, but just process of elimination here, because this thing is broke, as you see on the end. This is just quick, easy install here, one bolt. Look at that freshie.
It's turning over hard.
Yeah, I don't know why it's cranking so slow. It seemed like it didn't matter with the jumpers on or off. See how free those are moving?
I mean, a couple of them ain't really moving.
It's been 2 months since we touched this thing. So a lot has happened since I bought this thing. For starters, I bought that. If you guys missed that video, that is a 1979 Bronco, and I put some welds on it. Absolutely love that thing. Didn't get it running yet, but it cranks over. It will run. Unfortunately, I have 2 projects right now between the bump side and the dent side. That is a lot farther along and able to be running and driving than this thing. So we did a lot of things to this off camera. We've tried to get this thing running. This thing just has a lot of gremlins and a lot of things I don't quite know what's wrong with it. So, new plan. Now since I have that, this is the new trade-up challenge vehicle. With the wheels, total price I bought the truck for, I'm like $1,850 into it. So I think I'll post it for like $3,500 or trade. We're gonna try to trade this thing for something running and driving, and then kickstart the trade challenge again. So today I'm going to detail the whole inside of this thing. We're not gonna touch the outside. We're gonna leave it. So I'm gonna clean the inside and then post it up, see if we can get something for it. So it just makes most sense because I have too much stuff going on. I've got customer restorations I'm doing, motor swaps, all of our other crap. I mean, all the other YouTube stuff we're doing. I just don't have enough time for 2 projects. So makes the most sense. Just get rid of this, do a trade-up challenge, and I'll keep the deck side. So sorry if you guys are all pumped about me keeping that thing, but it will be worth doing a trade-up challenge with because I really missed doing a trade-up challenge. So we're back. So we're going to detail this thing, get it posted, and then see what we can get out of it. Crazy how good a shape this interior is. There's one little crack on the dash, but the rest of the dash is in fantastic shape. Look how thick these stinking door hinges are. Holy crap. Stinking half-inch thick steel for a door hinge. That's insane. Found me the passenger mirror in a box that came with this. So we're going to throw this on too. Beautiful. I bet you that rivet's just spinning with that, so no big deal. Get 2 more bolts up top. We'll have ourselves a mirror on both sides. You helping me here, Turb? Totally not how I wanted this video to go. When I first bought this thing like 3 months ago or so, I planned on like lowering the back an inch or two, making it real low, patina hot rod, clear and everything. And that was 3 months ago and we've barely touched it. We've worked on what, like 4 times?
Maybe.
I just don't have time for this, and I hate to have this thing sit here. I know I'm not gonna get to it till the winter, and I don't want this thing sitting all winter covered in snow and everything. I'd rather somebody else get a jump on it and do what I want it to. So without further ado, as mentioned, this is the new trade up challenge vehicle. So I think we're right around the $3,000 to $4,000 range. I think I can easily trade this for something that runs and drives. And we're just gonna see how nice of a vehicle we can get. So if you guys are new to the channel, a couple months ago, earlier this year, I did a trade up challenge and I got up to like 3 vehicles, and then all the entire water system in my basement decided to just like not want to work anymore. So I had to stop that. But we are back with the F100. We're gonna see what we're throwing this thing into. Like I said, I absolutely love this truck, but I just don't have the time for it. I got too much else on my plate. But look at this interior. This thing actually cleaned up really good. I didn't know how clean it really was because all the parts inside and everything, but she looks dang good in there. Actually cleaned up really nice.
Focus, there we go.
Super cool truck. Wish I had time to do stuff with it, but we're gonna do a trade challenge, which I know a lot of you guys love. So we're gonna see what this thing brings. So like, subscribe, Justice Customs. We'll see you later. What do you think, Turb?
That's what you think?